Hopefully this works. Because I don't remember what I did last time. Oh, why am I not in focus? Let's see if we can fix that. Let's move over. Am I in focus? Hi, guys. Hopefully I'm in focus. Give me a second. I need to check on my channel to see if it's... Oh God, you're gonna get double audio. Okay. Hi, everyone. I do a lot of free readings, yes. A lot. Trying to make sure you guys... Can you hear me all right? Is the mic good? Is the mic good? Because I'm like, it's... I'm trying to make... It keeps focusing on the mic, so I'm going to have to put the mic over here. I'm going to fix it. Hold on. So that it doesn't focus on the mic instead of me. Focus on me, not the mic. Hold on. And I think we should be okay. I think this should be okay. You should be able to hear me properly. Let me make sure. Tilt it to me a little bit more. Okay. All right, I think we're good. Okay. Can you hear me properly now? I moved the mic a little bit more. Excuse me. Okay, period. Hi, guys. How are you? Thank you, Lee, for joining the Antphrodite. I appreciate that. How are you guys? How is everyone? How was your weekend? How has your week been so far? I know, I'm cold too. It's supposed to snow. Well, it could snow on Monday, which will be fucked. But there's like, it's like 13 degrees Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm scared. Texas can't handle that. Did you guys like today's video? If you haven't checked out today's video, you should. Today's video is on Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift, and Kylie Jenner. And it is my favorite reading I've ever done, to be honest. I love that tea. Yeah. Yes, I live in Austin, Texas. I'm from New York, though, but I live in Austin, Texas now. The grid here, the power grid cannot handle snow or cold, so I'm a little bit concerned. What is on my shirt? Yeah, I was going to wear something really cute today, and I just didn't feel like it. I haven't been feeling like looking cute lately. Is that bad? I mean, I look cute when I go out, but when I'm just chilling at home, I don't look cute anymore. I'm like, what's going on with me? Rush to go see this live and didn't finish the video. We can always watch it later. I don't care for the celebrity drama. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm kind of starting to get hungry. So, my family's in Texas. Yeah, it's been bad. You look great. Well, thank you. So yeah, this weekend was definitely a mess. For those of you that don't follow me on Instagram, why not? You should follow me on Instagram, Antphrodite everywhere. But for those of you that don't follow me on Instagram, I went to the bar by myself. My friend showed up later, but I just went to the bar by myself because I just didn't want to talk to anyone or do anything. I just want to stand on the dance floor, disassociate, and dance by myself. And I do that a lot. And I wasn't even drunk or anything like that. And this man came up to me and he started talking to me. And I was like, hello? And he's like, yeah, I'm straight and I'm married. And I was like, cool. And he's like, yeah, my wife is really annoying. I was like, oh, I'm happy for you. I don't care. Like, I'm not interested. And he goes, yeah, well, you know, she's not here. And I was like, why not? And he goes, she's at the hotel still. And I was like, okay. He's like, oh, she's fucking texting me. And I was like, okay. And then he turns to me and he goes, do you want to do meth with me in the bathroom? Excuse me? So I looked at him and I go, no, I don't. And he goes, oh, well, you're a good person. I'll fuck you. What? I literally said, I'm good. Thanks. He goes, if you change your mind, I'll be in the bathroom. I'm not even like, are men okay? Like, it's always me. Like, it's always me. It's always me. Like, it's always me that this stuff happens. It's always me that these men approach. Like, it's always me. It's just I don't know what it is. My gift, my curse. I don't know what the fuck it is. Being an empath, I guess. People just feel safe enough to do shit like that to me. I don't know. I don't know. I was just like, not gonna lie, my desperate self would have went in the bathroom. The way I posted this on my Instagram story, and so many people swiped up and said, I would have done it. Ew. You look too innocent. That's a problem, I guess. Girl. My fellow gay people need to get it together, to be honest. Y'all cannot be doing that. Yeah. I'm like, girl, you picked the wrong girl. First of all, the only thing I do is drink. Okay? I would never touch a drug, girl. I cannot. Second of all, I'm a prude. I have sex one time a year, girl. You picked the wrong girl. That's why he picked me, though. They can smell it on people. They can smell the purity on people. It's fucking weird. They're creepy. Anyways. Yeah, so that was my weekend. My favorite word is no, so. And with the new year, we reset. We're virgins, babes. True. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like it's like every time I go outside of my house, something happens. No is definitely a complete sentence. So it's just like, so that's how my weekend was. So hopefully yours was better. Because I was just like, yeah, this is not giving. You probably avoided a serial killer. Probably. Honestly, it wouldn't even shock me if he was a serial killer or a robber or something. What's up, Yvette? I miss ya. Mental hospital. I think you just have magnetizing energy, though. Probably. Girl, I'm out of breath. That's why I don't leave my house. Well, I do a lot. My cat is sick. Is she going to die, Aunt? I wouldn't be able to tell you that. I liked the guy and I was sure he liked me, but now we can't stand each other. You seem kind of sad today, Aunt. Honestly, I think I'm just kind of like, I get like seasonal depression whenever it's cold. I'm not like depressed, but I'm like somber. But I think I'm also just like, I'm very numb. I was talking about this yesterday on my Twitch stream. If you don't join our Twitch streams, you should. I was talking about this yesterday. I just feel very much like desensitized and numb, and I feel very much like I just struggle to connect to people. And I do think there's something wrong with me. But it's also just like if I can see through people, it's like find it hard to connect to people because I see through the bullshit. So it's kind of just like been very difficult for me because I've kind of just realized like it's very hard for me to connect to anyone ever. And I'm very weird and I'm very different and nobody understands me and they never have. And I mean, the same goes for my dating life. You know, I'm not really looking, I don't really care about men right now. But it's like, I don't think I'll ever find someone who really understands me. Um, Not that I really want someone to understand me, but yeah, lots of low value people around me. And I know that sounds like a bitch thing to say, but it's like, I can just spot when someone's low value and I'm just disinterested and I don't know how to fake interest. Like, I think there's something wrong with me where I can't like pretend. Like, I'm not good at like faking interest. I'm not really good at like small talk. So it's just kind of just like, I don't like you. And then when someone's like, and then I just say that to their face and then I'm like the mean person, but it's like, I don't like you though. Thank you, Joey, for the $10. Are my depressive phases ruining my life by selling my creative project as part of the process? I think that every creative, their energy ebbs and flows, and you wait for that peak and you strike when that peak is there. And then when you're in the lower point, you have other things to keep you afloat. That's what I do. Don't date how low value. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm a Gemini. You were right with your Ariana reading. Her new energy, her new song, Yes and has cocky energy. A little worried that I won't like the song. I don't like the album cover, or I guess the single cover, whatever the fuck that is. I don't like it. We Need Tea on the new Ari album. I already did a video on it. It's on my YouTube. That could have ended badly, though. Wait, what? Yeah, Ari is just not really. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll like the song. Maybe I won't. Should I tell the truth? Will my world implode? Wait, what? I don't do health readings. Toots, thank you for the $10 tip. I appreciate it. By the way, if you guys have not joined my YouTube members, you should join the YouTube membership. You get a lot of exclusive pickup cards. You get access to the Discord with a lot of people in it. I'm in there all the time. And you get access to potentially getting a reading from me. There's a lot of cool stuff going in there. I do a lot of viewer true crime readings in there. So if you like true crime, there's a lot of viewer true crime readings in there. You might have to sift through the titles because sometimes my thumbnails are like whatever in the YouTube members. But yeah, it's $5, $10, or $15 a month. Thank you, Bree, for the $10. Can you shed some light on my sad love life? I'm ever going to meet someone who I marry. I'm perpetually single and barely like anyone. It's giving me. I mean, I would tell you what I would say to you, Bree, is when it comes to love, you have to, if you're dating men as specific, especially, men will do things for people they like. And if they're wishy-washy or weird, they don't like you. They think they like you. And you probably think they like you too, but they don't actually like you. Like, not enough. Like, men will entertain women that they like 40%. Women do this too, but since you're dating men, they'll entertain people like 40%. If they like 40% like you, and they think they like 80% like you, but really it's just 40% until they meet a girl they 80% like, and then all of a sudden they're doing all these nice things for you. For her. So it's like, if a man is not putting in effort, he's not interested. Vane, thanks for the $5. I find love soon. Your girl wants a man, but having a hard time meeting people. So I recently relocated and work from home. Help. You should join something that has like hobbies attached to it. Or hobbies attached to it. You should join something that is like your hobby that has people attached to it. That's what I always say to meet people. Like, if you like Pilates, or, well, I guess it's a girl thing, but you know what I mean. Like, join some sort of thing that's like ritualistic things is what builds friendships and bonds. So something you go to every single week, like 2 times a week, so you can see the same people. Even if you go to the same coffee shop 2 times a week, you will meet people. Kostas, thanks for the 10 euros, I think that is. My social media is being stalked by a group of people. Do they mean well or are they trouble? I mean, you guys, I'm not going to be able to do readings for everyone that donates like that, because then it'll just get chaotic and then I'll feel guilty because people will throw money at me and they won't get a reading. And then people will be mad at me. So if you want to waste your money and do that, that's okay. But you're not guaranteed a reading doing that. But what I will say is that if someone's stalking your social media, the odds of them having good intentions are pretty low. Liz, thanks for the $10. What's coming towards me, love? Don't know. And what do you do when you feel low? What helps you? Journaling. I journal a lot. In fact, I've kind of been a little bit emotionally unstable because I haven't had time to journal. So I've been burnt out. I don't know. I feel bad that people are donating, but then I don't because they didn't listen. Hi, Anna, I'm Antonia. Hi, I want to know what's waiting for me in terms of career. I'm not quite sure where I want to be yet. I believe that we all know what we want to do I believe we're all born knowing what we want to do, and then the universe and the people around us kind of tell us it's stupid, and then we don't do it. Because, like, this is kind of what I wanted to do my whole life, and I finally was able to do it once I put my money where my mouth is. So I feel like you probably know what you want to do. You're just scared to take the risk. Society is the one that deemed creative endeavor is not a real job. Not the universe. Catherine, thanks for the $5. My ex owed me $800 and he basically blocked me on Cash App, so I had to threaten to sue him. Am I going to get our money back? I'm to get my money back. What is our dynamic? If someone is at the level of like fucking you over money-wise, you're never going to get to a good place with them. I feel like once money's involved, it's over. Would be cool if you did What's Coming in Love in 2024. All my pick-a cards are timeless. I don't do non-timeless pick-a cards anymore. I love Austin. The Real Housewives of Potomac were just in Austin, and I have a lot of tea on what happened. But I can't share it. But just know, girl, the reason that trip looked like shit is because of the girls and production, not because of Austin. What's your rising sign? Sag. Can you do another reading on Selena and Benny? No, I just did one. If you want to do YouTube, you should do YouTube. It's difficult to predict when you're going to give birth. Well, I have a Sag rising. Can you do a 2024 year reading? I did. It's on my YouTube. You're iconic. Thank you, Pisces. You guys are so sweet. Can you do a reading on Princess Diana? I feel like I have. Sweet Usagi, thanks for the 6 months Antphrodite Supreme. Hey, Ann, I want to read for you recently. I just want to personally say thank you. It hit me really hard. I can tell you really cared about my situation. Also, how these live readings work. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not sure how we're going to do it today. I was just talking with everyone really quick at the start of the stream. I don't know how long I've been streaming. Does it say? 10 minutes? I think I've been streaming 10 minutes. Maybe less. Oh, thank you, Cloud. You'd fit right in here in Seattle? No, I wouldn't. I don't really ever want to visit Seattle. No shade. Midwest girl, thanks for $10. Aunt, will I get a job soon? I hope so. I'm manifesting for you. I don't want to go to Seattle. Especially after watching Jubilee videos. I'm good, girl. Why? Yanni, thanks for 2 months. Can you explain how members win a reading? I make a post in the community page, and then you guys type in there. But it's for Super Stanfordites and Stanfordite Supremes. Mostly Stanfordite Supremes. You should do a reading on Demi and Selena. I was thinking about it. I don't know. So Seattle is just a little too, how do I say this without you guys jumping me? Seattle is, Jubilee does do some things in Seattle. Some of it's in LA. It's just a little too like blue hair, rainbow flag everywhere, nose ring, piercings, polyamory. Key, thank you for the $10 tip. I appreciate it. It's just not really my vibe. That's Portland, Seattle, show. Mama, they're both the same. It's just not really for me. That's a stereotype, man. I know, but listen. It's given somewhat accurate. Okay. Seattle is more millennial and hip. Millennial and hip in the same sentence. That's how it was when I visited. Yeah, I'm just not really interested in that just because it's like, I don't know, like the polyamory thing really triggers me. And yeah, I don't know. They're just like, it's just like, it's very like chill, laid back. I'm very like aggressive and annoying and loud and just like, I'm a New Yorker. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, Dalen, thanks for the $10 tip. I appreciate that. I agree. I do think I'd do better in Europe. Don't come for us millennials. We love you. I'm a millennial. I'm 32. I live in Dallas and have been wanting to visit Austin. What bars do you recommend, babes? Gay or straight bars? Kiki, hello. And I just wanted to say thank you for bringing your voice and online content got me through a lot. Aw, thank you. Thank you for being a member for so long. I appreciate that. I mean, my favorite bars in Austin, my favorite bar is Outer Heaven. It's like a disco dance bar. The most unique music you'll see in Austin in a bar, but you need to go Friday or Saturday around like 11. And then if you want to go to a gay bar, you go to Rain. But again, these are Friday and Saturday. You go to Rain, and then you can go to Highland if you're super gay. But I wouldn't go there if you aren't super gay. And then because Highland's open until 3:30. And then what else? Barbarella's is good for straight people. Good on Tuesdays for gays, but good for straight people all the time. A lot of straights like Barb's. If you're going on the east side, what's up, Brittany? I know, it's been a week. You can go to Whistler's. You can go to Lucky Duck. You can go to, if you know, you know. That's a rooftop bar. It's really fun. You can go to Hotel Vegas. You can go to, if you want to go to West 6, you can go to I forget the name of it. It starts with a B. Catherine, thank you for the $10. So to clarify a little more, he paid me $800 back with his mom's money. He said he had no job, his dog died, and grandma just died, so I felt bad. My ex kind of made me out to seem crazy. Well, if someone is telling you all these bad things that are happening to them and they're doing bad things, then they're in a bad place in life, and you can't save them. Don't try and save someone like that. Nature H reading would be fun. I would love to do that. Thank you, A, for joining the Stanford Days. I would love to do that. I'm not sure if anybody would watch it. Also, if she were to see it, she would rip me a new one. Which I'm not really that mad about, but In fact, I actually am waiting on another necklace I purchased from her to come. This is HRH and so are these. I don't think people are I don't think you're cursed. I think it's really rare for somebody to be cursed. So much nicer than me, Aunt. I mean, I try to be kind. I'm not always good at it. Sometimes I'm a raging bitch. So I think I'm just moody. I think all Geminis are like that. Do you own that channel, Antphrodite Clips? No, but that is owned by Casey, who is the one who edits all of my videos, all of my like shorts that you see me upload, my YouTube shorts. If you haven't checked those out, you should check them out. They own that channel, so the edits are made by the same person. So you can watch those videos. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships, RJ. Taylor, thank you for joining the Stanford Screams. Make sure you guys join the memberships if you haven't. Yeah, so you can subscribe to that channel if you want and watch them. They're really cool. I can play one of the videos for you if you want. But yeah. If you guys want to make edits of me, you can make edits of me. I'm not going to be like, oh my God, don't make edits of me. I don't care. Like, I support it. I support the edits of me. I think it's cool. I've never had that. This is the first time in my 6-year career that people have like made edits of me, and I'm really flattered. I think it's cool. Can you say what's coming up for Libras? I have a video of this entire year for each sign on my YouTube. I can't say straight. Make sure you join the memberships and join the Discord. We have fun in there. Do you rosemary oil or rice water in your hair? It's so thick. No, I just am Italian. You're so sweet. Oh, I try to be. You just radiate outspoken, fun BFF energy until I'm triggered, and then I'm a really raging bitch. So yeah. What's an angel reading? I don't know. I don't know what an angel reading is. Would you do any more paranormal story times? I mean, if I experienced anything paranormal, I did have one paranormal story time. It's only like a few minutes long. It's like 5 minutes long. That's for my YouTube members because I saw something on my live. Sag rising, so Saturn is trained at your 4th right now. How is it for you? Is it possible to get a personalized prior reading from you? On my website, they'll be restocked soon. What do you think of the new Salt Lake? I don't really watch it. You talk like a popular girl. Well, thanks. I was tremendously bullied. I had no friends growing up. Have a lot of trauma from it. I was in fistfights every day. They would throw things at me, punch me, steal my shoelaces, things like that. So, and I was fat and ugly. So, yeah, I wasn't popular. So it's flattering that I come across that way now. I've done a lot of work on myself. Are you gonna watch the Mean Girls movie? You couldn't pay me. Fully Italian or a little bit of Irish too? Fully Italian. I've seen all the drama of Salt Lake on my timeline though, so I'm caught up on it. Do you have any predictions for Ariana Grande? Yeah, I made a YouTube video on it. Yes, I used to be very, 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 very fat when I was younger. And that's why I have body dysmorphia tremendously. And why I always think I'm fat constantly. There's not a given moment that I'm not worried about how fat I look. Like, I would tell you, like, if I'm talking to you, I'm thinking about the angle in which I'm talking to you, and if I look fat to you from that angle, and I'll move. So we're working on it. The way people request videos are already made. That's okay. They just haven't seen them yet. That's fine. It's not like videos disappear. Could you do a Joe Alwyn reading? Nobody would click that. I wish it was asking more things. Actually, someone literally said the other day that she was like, I was just talking about how I want to meet you in Austin, and she met me. Do you think I'll ever be worth talking to my toxic family again? So I don't really care. I'm sorry, Jocelyn. Thank you for the $5 though. I would say that when it comes to family, if someone's toxic and they haven't worked on themselves, you're going to waste your time. So yeah, last Friday I was walking and I stopped in front of, I don't like this pizza place, but I stopped in front of the pizza place because I was talking to a friend that was there. And she was walking by and she screamed and she grabbed me. She's like, oh my God, are you Antphrodite? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, I'm so happy I finally got to see you. So that was really sweet. So yeah, if you go out and about in Austin, you will see me. Austin's it's a big city, but it's not a big city. So it's small enough to where you'll see me. If you go out and about in Austin in the weekends, you'll probably see me somewhere. I've been to a lot of therapy. I have my tools that I use. Are you ready to let go of the trauma? That's why you can't connect to people. You preemptively reject them before they reject you. I mean, I've been to therapy. I don't think that's super accurate. I just think I'm weird. Does faking it till we make it help with manifesting? Thank you, E, for the $5. I think it does, but there's a level of delusion that is healthy and there's a level of delusion that's unhealthy. I am absolutely a loner. I do better on my own. I isolate to protect myself. I love being on my own. It's not good. So yeah, I've been to therapy. So I have unhealthy levels of self-reliance that have manifested from an abandonment wound. Some of you call that hyper-independence. I don't know how Placidity works. I look at Hellenistic, but when you showed your chart, Capricorn as well as Sag was in your first house. Capricorn fourth house cares about how they appear to others. I don't care about people's opinions, but I want to be respected. Like, I don't really care what people think of me as long as they respect me. In fact, I would prefer to be feared than loved. Have you ever befriended a fan? Yes. One of my very close friends was a fan of mine first. I think I'm sweet, but I also think I have multiple sides to me like everyone, and I can be a really big bitch. I'm also like, I'm really overwhelmed a lot. Lately, I've been really bad at messaging people because I'm very overwhelmed. I've just been ignoring everything because I'm trying to center myself. I need to journal more so I can center my emotions because they're not very good right now. I doubt your ex will pay you back because every time I've ever lent anyone money, they've never paid me back. Why do we share similar trauma? I'm not sure. Yes, I've astral projected before. I am an Aries moon. Even if you weren't a loner, you would still thrive by being selfish. Like, my dream relationship is a relationship in which we don't see each other every day. Are we going to get a part 2 of your high experience? I've been thinking about it. I'm just scared. The initial high is really bad for me. Feels like I'm stuck in a planet for 10 years without anyone there. I love watching your shopping at Xmas Hall. I love your style and knowing where you get all your stuff and clothes, etc. Your home decor is so fun. Thanks. I try to share where I get my stuff. But I try to share that with the YouTube members because it's like your stuff, not for everyone. You're my favorite YouTuber, Aunt. Thank you. I appreciate that. I also think I'm very much misconstrued by people because I'm very straightforward and blunt, and I'm very passionate and loud, and I think sometimes people mistake passion with aggression. And so I feel like it's very easy to paint me out to be the villain, but if people give me a chance to speak my side and speak my truth, they understand me. But I'm long-winded. I don't do well in short form. I'm long-winded. But I think it's very easy to make me seem like something I'm not. I'm just used to that. I'm used to being the villain. I'm comfortable with it. I don't know what's going on out there, but it's loud. I'm interested how can pay for personal reading. On my website. I feel people are used to wishy-washy energy. It is what it is. Anyways. I'm trying to keep up. You're just an Aries, I know. Do you relate more to Aries moon or your Gemini sign? Aries moon. I didn't really believe in astrology when I was younger until I found out about moon signs because I never really connected to Gemini super hard. And then I found out it was an Aries moon and it made sense. I think I'm the most stereotypical Aries moon you'll ever meet in your life. And my moon's in the 4th house too. No, not the clown. I totally get people mistaking passion for aggression, especially as a black woman. It makes me feel like I always have to hide myself. That's what I do. I always try to because it's like anytime I get upset, it's like everyone just paints me out to be a bitch. What's your advice for Aries moon? I think the thing that I learned being an Aries moon is that the more you put yourself before others, the more success you will have. And you have to delicately balance that in relationships and friendships. But in your career, the more selfish you are, the better it is for you. Which is a very hard thing to wrap your brain around, but you are rewarded for selfish acts when it comes to your career. Like, you're always going to stand out. And a lot of Aries moons do things on their own. Like, collabs never work for me, ever. And I think it's my Aries moon. I'm an Aries moon and Sag rising. We're twins. I just love your energy. You're like the outspoken, opinionated part of me that I can't show because I'm too much of a people pleaser. I would need you as like a best friend to speak for me. Yeah, but you know what happens is that I speak for my best friends like that, and then they get to play innocent and victim and make me look like the bad guy all the time. And then they throw me under the bus, and then I'm no longer friends with them. Are people intimidated by you when they first see you? People are intimidated by me when they see me, when they meet me, when they know me. I'm a very intimidating person. Okay. Okay. I don't want to stream too long today because I have a lot to do today. Saturday's always paid out to be a villain. I get it. You made me out to be the bad guy, Nikki. Any other questions before I'm going to do a free raffle in a little bit. Well, I guess. What is your ideal boyfriend? If I had to like paint the perfect man, I would say personality-wise, someone who is endeared to my craziness and kind of laughs at how crazy I am. A little bit more calm-natured, but not quiet. Like, I like a big personality, but a little bit more centered and pulled together. Probably be better for me. Someone who feels safe. Someone who's really busy. An entrepreneur. So yeah, that's kind of what I would think. In terms of physical appearance, definitely tall. Because I kind of step all over shorter men. So I'm very intimidating. So having a man who can like tower over me helps put me in my place. Sounds like a cat person, acquired taste, emotionally intelligent. People describe me as a cat. And then you describe Capricorn. The guys that I like end up being the last one I liked was a Capricorn. And then in terms of physical, taller. I mean, whatever. I don't have like a specific like look. I always say like I'll know I like a guy. I'll know I like a guy when he's in front of me. Like, I can't really tell you what I like until it's in front of me, but because it's like an energy. But I mean, I have a preference right now for blondes, which is new. That's recently new in the past couple of years because that was never my thing. That was like the lowest in the totem pole. Now all of a sudden I like blondes and blue eyes. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't know. So, Sweet Usagi, thanks for the $10. What signs do you vibe with from least to most? Also, we'll be announcing the memberships page when your online store will be open again. Yes. I think I can vibe with any sign. I think the sign I struggle with the most, in terms of like friendship or relationship. I mean, both is probably Gemini. Other Geminis, they're annoying. It's probably the worst. In terms of relationship, I end up liking Capricorns the most, but it never works. Gemini's probably the worst there too. In friendships, the best sign, probably Libra. Worst female sign in terms of quality of personality, in your opinion? It depends what you're looking for. I think Libra women are susceptible to being boy obsessed. So if that's like your worst trait, Libras, like if that's the thing you hate the most, Libras. If you don't like people who are super vain, right? Girls that are so obsessed with their appearance, then it would be a Leo. If you don't like girls that are like fake and talk a lot of shit behind your back, then Gemini. It like depends what like your personal worst trait is. What do you think about Sag women? They usually take charge. I've noticed they're usually Sag women are the ones that initiate things. Those are like the low functioning sides of your sign, by the way. That's just like a low functioning person. Every sign has a low functioning side. Was there a specific video that blew your channel up? Probably Dramageddon videos. A best and worst trait of the sign short would be interesting. I don't know if you did it right. I haven't done that yet. You're right, that might be fun. I'm a Sag rising. I just want to know if I'll ever be rich one day. I get this question a lot. Money is a tool. And something that I talk to people all the time about manifesting for money is that why would the universe give you a hammer if you wanted a house? You have to think of money as the hammer. So you have to go bigger. What do you want to use the money for? Oh, I want me and my family to be good. Wrong answer. Think more selfishly. I want to help my mom. Nope, your mom should be manifesting for herself. You have to be very selfish in ideas. It's not really selfish. It's called self-love. But so what exactly do you want to use that money for? And how are you going to contribute to the collective consciousness, right? Or the universe or whatever you want to call it. How are you going to contribute? So let's say you're like, oh, I have a dream of owning my own, homeless shelter. You're not going to manifest money. You're going to manifest the homeless shelter and then in increments. So I'm manifesting a person who knows a lot of people in that industry. So I'm manifesting an industry connection. I'm manifesting someone who knows the business side of how to rent a space. I'm manifesting, a great space that I can find for my business. You have to think in increments. So when you think about money, money is just the tool. Money will come with the other things you manifest, but if you ask for money directly, you're not getting it. It will never happen. I don't care what you say. The money is what will come on your path when you manifest what you want. If you need the money for something that is energetically connected to you, the money will come. But if you focus on the money, it will never come. And you can't be like, I want to take care of my family. No, that is not going to work. You can try it, but I'm telling you, you're wasting your time because your family is not your responsibility. The way universal energies work is individually for everyone. I usually manifest fast for others than for myself. I'm a Libra, by the way. I don't know if I necessarily agree with you. I think it's more like you're giving your energy to other people who are manifesting for themselves, so you're making their energy bigger, and no one's doing it for you in return, so yours is smaller. Why are divine promises made and not kept? I have no idea what that means. Thank you, Magnolia, for $2. I don't know what a divine promise is. I would say be very careful about spiritual jargon. Most of it's bullshit. You're welcome. I think there are some soul contracts, yes. I don't think they're forever, though. Will my Scorpio brother break up with his Gemini girlfriend this year? Oh my God. Why am I manifesting continuous weight gain? I don't think you're manifesting that. You should do a tour of your place. No. Would you ever do a reading on the afterlife? I mean, I could do a video on it. Amelia, thanks for joining the Antphrodite. Okay. So I think we should do raffles like we did last time because I feel like that went decently well. Maybe not. We'll see. Let me go back. Let me go to Nightbot. Dana, thank you for joining the Antphrodite. So here's what we're going to try, and we'll see how this goes. My back hurts. So if you type in the chat right now, you will be eligible for a reading. And I will randomly select someone who's typing in chat now. So just say something in the chat. And I will randomly select someone to get a reading. If you win, you get one card for free. If you want more cards, then you can just say it, and you can like, this is if you win, you can like super chat me, and I can give more cards. Celeste, thank you for joining the Antphrodite. So, but if you win, it's one for free guaranteed. There's not too many of you in here, so it shouldn't be too hard. Last time there was a lot more people in here, so it was a little harder. Olivia, read me to Phil. Thank you. Thank you for the $10. If you win the raffle. Yeah, that's a good reader. Thanks. Yeah, there's only 300 of you so far, so I don't think it'll be that hard to get a reading. You got an ad. They're automatically placed. There's 750 viewers. Yeah, but only 300 of you are typing. So you're only eligible if you're typing. Okay. Let's pick somebody. You don't have to spam. You only have to do it once, but whatever. Tess Horan. You won. What's your question? Megan, thanks for joining the Antphrodite. And do you want more than one card? Because if you want more than one card, you can super chat like $20 and I'll give you a couple cards. Oh, not my phone going off. Just one? Okay. My question is, will my boyfriend cheat on me again? Well, damn, I'm sorry. Thanks, Jay Leslie, for the $10. I appreciate the tip. Should you go back to your ex? Well, I can't do a reading for you, but what I will say is that going back to an ex is usually not something I recommend. King of Pentacles is reversed. Can I ask you a question? Is your boyfriend, like, I'm assuming, does he have a job, and does he like said job? Because the King of Pentacles is reversed. So the issue I have with the King of Pentacles reverse, and this is why I am a little concerned, because the King of Pentacles reverse is an issue with my stability. So the King of Pentacles feels unstable. And so we have to figure out where he feels unstable. If he feels stable in his career, then he feels unstable at home. He has a job, he likes it. This is not the greatest of news then. Because this is about someone who's kind of not happy with, ledger for neighbors only. Kind of not happy with the white picket fence, so to speak. Like, I'm not happy. How do I word this? Thank you, India. I appreciate that. This is someone who's not happy in the monogamous relationship they're currently in. I'm not going to lie. And I feel like this person kind of sabotages a lot of their consistency and a lot of their comfort, quote unquote. So here's what I'll say. This doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to cheat again, but cheating is always a symptom of a bigger problem. And the King of Pentacles being reversed is the bigger problem, which is that his outlook on a relationship and on his life is not aligning with your outlook on your life and what you deem a relationship. So unless the two of you can have a conversation about what you're looking for in the future of your lives, it's going to fall apart. Key, thanks for the $2. Peg him, then leave him. Oh my God. So here's my suggestion. Is this the man that you see yourself with forever? If it is, you need to seriously figure it out, or I guess I should say, ask him what it is that he would prefer. Like, in a perfect scenario, what would your wife be doing? What would your life be like? Because I think that there may be a misalignment in terms of the long-term goals and the long-term comfort. That's what I would say. You understand? Thanks. So, good luck. I don't know if I would say he's necessarily cheating, but I would say that he feels uncomfortable in his environment. And by the way, we don't need to please men, but you asked what he's feeling, and I'm going to tell you. If you want my opinion, I don't think I could forgive cheating, but that's me. Everyone's different. Jay, thank you for joining the Antphrodite. Okay, let's get another one. Oh, you're welcome. Sammy C. What's your question? Anoli, thank you for joining the Antphrodite. Girl, there's 20 notifications in the past 20 minutes. I'm not reading any of those. Sammy C, are you here? I'm getting very hungry. Sammy C, are you here? Yeah, you won. What's your question, babes? And did you want more than one card? Or did you just want the free one card? Yeah, congrats, Sammy. Oh my God, I won. You did. Wait, did I miss it? Bitch, if you don't ask your goddamn motherfucking question. BBGG, thank you. Congrats, Amy. Thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate that so much. Can you do a read on if I'm going to become famous? Okay. Fame is a symptom. Fame is a byproduct of something else, just so you know. Okay, the Five of Wands is an avoidance card, and it's an avoidance of confrontation. So, first and foremost, if it comes down, Sasha, thank you for the $10. I appreciate that, but I'm not doing readings for outright donations, but I really appreciate that, and I hope you find your job. The Five of Wands is reversed. So Five of Wands is avoiding confrontation. If you were to be famous, I don't think you could handle it. Just because the Five of Wands is about someone that has trouble picking the right battles. So here's what I will say. If your goal is to be famous, right? I'm assuming you mean an influencer. I would tell you with the Five of Wands, you need to work on picking and choosing the correct battles. I would also tell you with the Five of Wands, Cece, thanks for joining Antphrodite. I would also tell you with the Five of Wands, you might be going in the wrong direction. So let's say that you're someone who posts videos of you singing, but really, maybe there's another talent or another interest that people will be interested in. Because Five of Wands tells me that we're repelling. So let's say like you make videos on you singing, maybe you should make videos of you eating or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would say try different styles of content, try different styles of vulnerability. But remember that if your goal with what you're doing is to be famous, you will be disappointed. Your goal should be to be an entertainer. Because if you're focusing on the fame aspect, you're going to end up looking silly. Because here's what I'll tell you. You want to manifest fame, you're going to get infamy. Do you remember Gorilla Glue hair girl? She had her 15 minutes. Now she's irrelevant. Think about how many people get fame for 5 minutes and then they're irrelevant. You don't want that. Strawberry, thank you for gifting a sub. You want something that's serious and long, like, and that's a career. So I will also tell you that it has to, what I would suggest for you is something that is calm. Very, very calm. Like Five of Wands would be something chill, calm, almost like ASMR-y to some extent. Like just something that's like I can just relax to. Leanne, thank you for the $10 tip. I'm not doing readings for donations. But I will tell you, if when it comes to being a New York Best Times seller, if writing is in your DNA, writing's in your DNA. But when you want to become a successful writer, you have to be good at marketing. So if you think that being a talented writer is going to get you notoriety, you're doing it wrong. So being a talented writer is important, but it's not enough. So my suggestion to you without the cards because I'm not doing a reading for you. But what I will say is my suggestion to you is learn how to market, learn how to shock people and pull them in. You know how they say, like, you know, your cover of your book is very important because it's what people see on the shelf. You have to think about that in terms of getting people interested in your stories. What's a way that I can create a really interesting story for a 1-minute TikTok that'll get people interested in it? Do you know what I mean? So if you can create some marketing avenue that is similar to writing but different, it'll be the best way to push your stuff forward. As a writer, I agree. Kelsey, thanks for joining the Antphrodite. I appreciate it. If you guys have not joined the Antphrodite, you should join the Antphrodite. There's a lot of exclusive content, a lot of exclusive pick-a cards. You get access to Discord with me in it. You can win readings from me. You should join it. All right, let's redo this. So if you type in the chat now, I will pick one of you to get a reading. You get 1 card for free. And then if you win and you wanted more than 1 card, I'll probably pull like a couple. Then you can super chat 20, but that's only if you win because I cannot guarantee everyone that super chats, if they just random super chat, a reading, and I will feel guilty. Because then I will just be collecting money for no reason, which is not fair. Aeon, thank you for joining the Antphrodite. I am live on YouTube at least once a week. It might be more if you guys really like this. I can maybe try and do 2 if you guys end up liking this. But I'm also live on Twitch, and I do the same exact thing on Twitch, and there's less people on Twitch, so it's easier to win, just so you know. Anna, thank you for the $2. I appreciate it. Just type in the chat and I'll choose one of you. You don't have to type more than once. Okay, let's choose one of you guys. Chantel Landon, you're a winner. What's your question? And did you want 1 card or more? I'm hungry. I might go shopping later, but if I don't go shopping, then I'm just going to order. I'll either order, I want to try Hop Daddy's new burger, or I'll order Dairy Queen. Just 1 card, please. I'd like to know if I will be with the man I'm interested in. Darren, thanks so much. Okay. I'm going to tell you how he feels. It's too early to eat. I'll eat in like an hour and a half. I do want to try Whataburger's new wings. I like the spicy chicken strips from Dairy Queen. What's your favorite takeout? Taco Bell. Oh, you're talking about fast food? If you're talking about fast food, like Taco Bell or Whataburger, probably. Although I've been in my Dairy Queen era because I've been craving a lot of ice cream. I have tried Popeye's new wings. They were really good, but they gave me diarrhea. I love the patty melt at Whataburger as well. It's my favorite. Oh, thank you for upgrading to Super Antphrodite. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So when it comes to interest in someone and them showing up as a 5 of Pentacles, this is someone that likes to teach people things. You know how like men like to mansplain? Similar to that, the 5 of Pentacles likes to teach people things. They like to take people under their wing and help them. So the way you know that this type of person likes you is if they're doing that. So if this person does things like that for you, then they do like you. And that's a good sign. The 5 of Pentacles says that they're looking for someone that they can kind of like teach things, do things with, like pull them into their lives. If you're asking if someone's going to be with you and you're already talking and the 5 of Pentacles is there, I would say that right now with 5 of Pentacles, there is an issue with the romance. What one person feels is romantic, the other one might not. So my concern here is about love languages, and also about how serious each one of you is committed to finding love. The 5 of Pentacles is not someone that's necessarily committed to finding love. If this is someone you haven't really talked to that much, especially if it's someone at work, but if you haven't talked to this person that much, you don't really have much interaction, 5 of Pentacles is usually a death sentence, just for the simple fact of 5 of Pentacles, if we haven't breached romantic interest yet, keeps it platonic. But if we've already preached like past that, then what I said before applies. Thank you, Freya, for the $5. I appreciate that. Kind of really matters. Thanks, Jess, for joining us, Antphrodite. Kind of matters where you are at in your connection with this person. Sean, thank you for the $5. Katie, thank you for the tip. I don't know if you'll be in a relationship. I'm not pulling cards for people who just donate directly right now. I'm sorry. I'm an Aries moon. Okay, let's choose another. Saskia 1333 or 133. 133. God damn it, I can't. This necklace is from Luci di Pecco or something. I follow them on Instagram, so you can probably search it if you type LUC. It's got the sun god on it. I think this is a vintage 90s Ferragamo button, if I'm not mistaken. And then this is an HRH collection piece. It's very sparkly. The camera picks up on the sparkles, but in person it's even crazier. I get a lot of compliments on these. Saskia, are you here? I mean, I don't want people to waste their money, but I can't stop them. And I can't refund people on Super Chats, so I don't know what to tell them. Saskia 133, are you here? I mean, if you want me to answer your question without tarot, I can do that for a donation. Jojo, thank you. Joja, thank you for $2. You won't get a tarot reading, but I can answer a question or give advice if you wanted to tip it. Okay, this person isn't here. We're re-rolling. Kate Cakes with 2 S's. Are you here? What's your question? Yes. Okay, what's your question, babes? Maybe the setting for sent message in 10 minutes. It's on there. It's on there. I think some people just click off. What do I need to do this year to find a boyfriend? Been single forever. Oh my God. Me. I'm craving ice cream. I also need to try the new P. Terry shake of the month. I just haven't really done anything that I've wanted to do this month, and it's already almost half over. Oh, I've just been spiraling. I've had a lot of crumble cookies, though. Why do people want a boyfriend so damn bad? It's the #1 request. The Six of Cups. Well, first of all, if there is anyone from your past, make sure you block them. Because Six of Cups is the past. So sometimes that means that people from your past can try to come back. Make sure you block. Number 2. The Six of Cups usually tells me that the next person that's coming into your life, they should have at least one sibling. But a lot of times Six of Cups means they have a decent amount of siblings. And sometimes they're close with their siblings. Imagine it's twins. Anyways, when it comes to finding someone, the Six of Cups often is an indication of doing something that you used to do. So whether it's an old hobby, an old place you used to frequent, something like that, there's some semblance of what we used to do and how we used to be that pulls this person in. This could be as simple as like uploading an older picture or talking about an older hobby on a social media app. And that draws that person to swipe on your profile. Now, in terms of what this person will be like, Six of Cups says that this person is very sentimental. Think of like a Cancer, super sentimental. And I will also say that the Six of Cups tells me that this person is sensitive. And I don't feel like they're shy. I feel like this person has a really big smile. Very big smile. I feel like they're a little lanky, like more on the skinnier side. And I feel like this person is like the chill person in their friend group. Someone who's friends with everyone. Am I going to get with Jacob Elordi? No. You probably don't want to anyways. Do you really want to be with someone who's famous? I don't know. Good luck with that one. You're not going to be happy. Also the number 6. So 6 weeks, 6 months, June, maybe. Okay, A Young, you're a winner. What's your question? I don't know what a glow up means, like in terms of tarot. My ex and I are getting back together after a 2-month break, and I started something new with someone in the meantime. I guess I just need guidance on the situation. A guidance card on the situation. So, what exactly are you wanting to know? Do you want to know if... So do you want me to do a reading on you and the new guy, or do you want me to do a reading on you and the new ex? Because if it's only one card, you have to pick between the two of them. If there was more cards, I could do both. But since there's only one card, which one do you want me to do a reading on? My ex? Okay. Do your lives just revolve around men? So boring. Not as boring as you. The Lovers card. So the Lovers card is an interesting one to pull because Lovers card in the beginning of a relationship is always a red flag. But since we're doing one on an ex, this is not the worst card to pull. The Lovers card is a card of codependency. So we do need to be careful. Kia, thank you for the $2. I need filthy readings. Well, that's not what's happening today. You do need to be careful because there is a reliance on each other. A lot of times with a relationship that broke up and get back together, sometimes there is an unhealthy reliance on each other. So I do think you need to be careful with the boundaries that you share between each other. Sometimes Lover's card can be intoxicating to where it's not always a healthy balance, especially in someone you've broken up with. So I would say you really need to make sure that when you guys do try again, that you iron out the rules and the boundaries before you even start. I would also say with the Lover's card, be careful about hooking up again. Like, make sure you establish the love and the romance before the sex. I don't care that you've already been with them. Reestablish it. Clean the slate. You'd have to honestly be like, we're going to have our first date again. Recreate a first date. That being said, the Lover's card isn't the worst sign because it still has love in it, which tells me that this person has love for you and vice versa. So you can build from that. There is a strong love foundation. The odds of the success rate of this, you're looking at 50-50 with the Lover's card because the foundation is there, but are you guys going to be able to let go of past trauma? So I do think it's worth trying one last time, but good luck. Alexa, thank you for joining the Antphrodite. Just saying to say thank you for your videos. Oh my god. And towards your spicy wings. Oh my god, Matrix, thank you so much for the 50, I think that's euros. I appreciate that. Thank you. Panda, if you want to manifest a job, write something under your pillow and put it underneath your pillow at night. It might help. Yeah, those wings are really good. So if you haven't had the garlic parmesan wings from Popeyes, they are very good. Their first round of wings sucked. The second round is good. Belen, thank you for joining the Antphrodite. It's just, I had diarrhea from it. If I steal from work, will I get away with it? Girl, no. Thank you, Jade. No, you will not. Okay. If you want a reading, just type in chat. I will select someone in the next minute who typed in chat. You get a free 1 card. If you win and you want more cards, you can super chat me. But we'll do like $20 super chat if you win. But I don't think anyone's really going to want to do that anyways. You guys seem to like the free readings. Lauren, thank you for the 4 months. Antphrodite for life. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for being a Antphrodite Supreme. You just have to type once. I don't even know. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Oh my god, Brittany, thank you so much for the 6 months. I appreciate that. Thanks. This fucking chat is lagging for me. Okay, there it goes. I have anxiety. Why do I have anxiety? I just have so much shit to do. That's probably why I have anxiety. Okay, let's choose. Oh shit, Panda, thank you so much for the $28. I appreciate that. Or 28 Canadian. Katrina, thank you for the tip. Okay. All right, let's pick one of you guys. Sage with the black and white avatar that looks like World of Warcraft to me. What's your question? Thank you, Brittany, for the $5 tip. Thank you, Rose Colored, for the $5 tip. Hi, my question is, how do I reconnect with my creativity? Love your content. Thank you. No, I don't play video games. If I met a guy who played a lot of video games, I would not date him either. It's a turn off. Ooh. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles is reversed. The Ace of Pentacles is about a lack of resources and feeling like a waste of resources. Stephanie, thank you for joining Stanford. The Ace of Pentacles, when it's reversed, is about needing to remind yourself of why you do the things you do in the first place. Whenever I pull an Ace of Pentacles reverse for someone who's like feeling stuck in their creativity, this is always about throwing everything at the wall until something sticks. Because it's not about doing things for reward when the Ace of Pentacles reverse. It's about doing things to feel. It's like when someone's a dancer and they dance when they're super emotional to let their emotions out. That's what this is. Where it's like you have to create to get that feeling out and get comfortable with it. So first things first, pick up a new creative endeavor. If you're a writer, start painting. If you're a singer, start dancing. You need to do something different, because this is about falling in love with the feeling that I get when I create, rather than obsessing about what it is I'm creating. Mandy, thanks for joining us. I will also tell you with the Ace of Pentacles reversed is that I see you investing in some sort of new skill set. I think you're going to get obsessed with a new creative hobby. Excuse me. Rose-colored lenses, or rose-colored lens. Excuse me. What's your question? Other artists, I feel like I'm getting into playing guitar, so this is the confirmation I needed. You should invest some time into that. I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. It falls in line with what I just said. So here's something towards your self-care. Thank you, Gypsy Trails, for the $20. I appreciate that. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I'm gonna probably get ice cream after this then. Treat myself. Been in a mood. Stonewall, thanks for 6 months. Hi, Miss Mamas. Miss Happy New Year. Thank you. Are you guys excited for Trisha Paytas' new baby, Elvis? I'm excited for her. I can't wait. Yes, I always get drained after readings, but I have ways to boost myself back up. Rose-colored lens, are you here? Because if you're not, I'm going to skip you. Okay, I'm skipping. Skipping. Vera. You're a winner. What's your question? And did you want one card or are you wanting more? BMW, thank you for $5. Me chewing on my finger. I don't know. Are you here, Vera? You can add them and chat to see if they're here. I think it's because I'm not on YouTube. It doesn't work like that for me. I have it through OBS. Bitch. Okay. All right, we'll just redo the whole fucking thing. Type in the chat if you want to win a reading. Malibu is a calm baby. My nephew's very calm as well. It's kind of weird. My nephew's birthday's coming up. I need to figure out what I'm going to send him. I don't have time. My nephew is a Valentine's baby. I'm like, how the fuck is he going to be one? I've seen him once. You guys have seen a picture of him. I posted it on my Instagram in Thanksgiving when I saw him. He's super cute. The chillest Aquarian baby I've ever seen in my life. The dude just fucking chills. Although he loves jewelry. He likes to break jewelry. He rips it off of people. It's kind of ridiculous. He's also teething. And I'll tell you guys a funny story. So he's teething and bless my mom's heart. My mom bought him a bunch of teething toys. And when I FaceTimed my mom for Christmas, she was like, look, I got him a bunch of teething toys. And she showed me one of the teething toys, and it's a fucking watermelon that you can like chew on. And I look at her, I go, are you fucking kidding me? And she goes, what? I was like, over her head, completely over her head. I was like, oh my God. And I was like, put my brother on the phone. And my brother gets on the phone. I was like, did she really? He's like, I don't want to hear it. He's like, I don't want to hear it. She didn't realize, bless her soul. She didn't realize. What's the forecast on my finances? I'm not sure, but thank you for the $5. Wait, why is that bad? So for those that don't know, my nephew is adopted. So he is Black, El Salvadorian, Irish, and something else that I can't think of right now. Maybe Italian. So something like that. So yeah. So the baby is very visibly Black. So yeah. So I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God. I was like, I can't. My poor mother. She went right over her head. Okay. Diana Marina Stoica, what's your question? I mean, to be fair, she bought him a lot of like fruits. But when she FaceTimed me, he was using the watermelon. So I was just like, oh my God. Oh my God. It's actually really cute. It's actually a really cute little toy. It like breaks apart like an actual fruit and they can like chew on it. It's actually pretty cool. It's actually a really cool toy. I still don't get it. It's okay. You don't have to get it. He did like the one. He did like that one. That is, yeah, I didn't think about that. I don't know. I don't know what the Amazon link is. Thank you, Natures. He's a very sweet baby, though. I don't know what to get him. He's already pretty spoiled. My brother's also like a very annoying person. So like my brother doesn't want like Fisher Price toys and like he's so annoying. He literally goes, "This is the brand," which I forget the brand. If you guys know, it's like a Target. It's in Target. It's like the educational wooden toys. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like they're all like educational. They don't have like a lot of lights and sounds and stuff. They're like a wooden type of like teaching toys that teach children. That's the only thing he will allow. And I'm like, oh my God, you're fucking annoying. So the baby can't have fun. That's it. Montessori, I think. Well, no, I'm not actually. It's like the brand. It's an actual brand. I forget the name of it. But he's like really fucking annoying about it. And so, yeah, you're not allowed to give him toys that aren't like that. He also is not allowed to like look at the TV screen, but I think that's a good idea. That's a good one, I think. I don't know if it's Melissa and Doug. I'm not sure. Maybe it's Baby Einstein. I don't really remember what it was. He's kind of, I don't think he's a beige mom, but he's just like, my brother's a teacher and his husband is like a nurse or whatever the fuck he is. I don't know what he is, to be honest. I don't know anything about his husband. So they're very much like those people. Do you know what I mean? Where they're like, yeah, like annoying about it. Do you know what I mean? Tag, thanks for the $5. I appreciate it. I know what she asked. I was just in the middle of a sentence. Okay. What will be my next job? Okay, we'll see what I see. I'm not mad at it. They're seeing the facts IRL. I don't think it's a bad thing, but I also think that they're annoying about it. So I'm hoping that, like, because it's the first baby and it's the first year, they're strict and they'll be less strict as the years go on. Because, like, I understand being somewhat structured, but being that strict that early, I feel like is a little anal. Actually, if the first brother is gay, there's a 50% chance that the second one will be. Isn't that weird? Go for an experience like a monthly box or zoo passes. Ooh, Gypsy Trails, thanks for $10. Maybe you're right. Maybe I can figure something out that I can give my brother and them to do, because I don't live near them. As a nanny, I can't stand young parents. My brother is older than me. My brother and his man are almost in their 40s. So, they're old as fuck. My brother is like 38. Pretty sure his man is 38 too. So, yeah. And the baby's turning 1. And is a young 23. Yes. 38 is not that old. I'm 32. Get them tickets to the zoo. Maybe. I just feel like my brother's not going to want to go to the fucking zoo. My brother is anti-fun. Like, let me just explain something to you. My brother is anti-fun. So he's always been anti-fun since we were younger. My brother is like literally anti-fun. He's like, let me explain something to you. I'm the wild child. My brother is the rule and order and structure child. Like, my brother is, I follow all the rules. I do everything correctly. Rules are important. Structure is important. Don't do any of that. Need to do this. Very strict. I am wild. I break every rule. Rules are made to be broken. We are polar opposites, and we're both Geminis. But my brother is a Libra moon, and I'm an Aries moon. Opposite moon signs. But yeah, he's obsessed with structure, routine, order. That's why he's a teacher. And I am wild, crazy, out of control, partier, charismatic, charming. And he's very much like my brother. My brother went to NYU. Like, he's like very educated, very annoying about education pusher. Like, my brother speaks multiple languages. Like, he's very intelligent. So we're just very different. Your brother's a teacher in New York, yes. My brother's fluent in multiple fucking languages, so can't relate. I can barely speak English. Okay. I'm scared of your brother. You should be scared of me. He's a pussy. I'm not. You know what's funny is his man is also a Gemini. All three of us are fucking Geminis. Isn't that crazy? That's wild. I'm like, girl, it's too much Geminis. It's too much Geminis in this bitch. It's too much Geminis in this bitch. I can't. I can't. It's ruthless in this hoe. I cannot. Bree, thank you for joining the Antphrodite. Okay. All right, so what will be my next job? Well, the Ten of Cups is a happily ever after card. It's also a family card. So Ten of Cups usually means a place that we work at for at least a long period of time. I will also say the Ten of Cups is something where you enjoy your coworkers and you also work closely with others. This isn't something that's like isolated. This is something where you're dealing with other people consistently. Where there's like team members or we're working together. I would also say with the Ten of Cups, sometimes it could deal with family, depending on what you're looking for in your career path and what you want in your life. You know, I've pulled this for people that wanted to be nannies. I've pulled this for people that want to work with children, teachers, social work, things like that as well. So that one's up to you, right? You have to kind of like, it's up to you what you want to do with your life. I can't choose for you. But I would tell you that it has to do with something where it's like team-based, community-based, or family-based. I will also say the Ten of Cups says that you'll probably really enjoy everyone around you, and you also will have a really good boss. Ten of Cups is great for having a really fun, youthful boss. Jenny, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that. You had 8 kids? Bitch, the fuck? I'm gonna pray for you. I don't really want children. I'm a sheep, I think, in the Zodiac. Aren't I? A metal sheep, I believe. I don't really want children. I just don't. I mean, maybe I'll change my mind, but I really just don't want children. I want a cat one day. One day I'll get an exotic short hair cat. Thank you for joining Antphrodite Supremes. I appreciate that. I'll get an exotic short hair cat one at some point. I've always wanted an exotic short hair cat. And I am gonna buy it. Don't even start with me. Don't start with me. I am absolutely gonna buy that cat. I'm gonna buy that cat. It's my dream cat. So one day I will have that. But this is my plan. This is my goals. My career, a man, a home, a cat. That's the trajectory. Because if I buy a house first and then I find a man, it's gonna go left. So no. I had dogs growing up, but I want a cat. Thank you, Ashley. Life doesn't care about plans. I know, but I can still try. Thank you, Heather, for the $5 tip. I mean, my career is not where I want it to be. I want it to be bigger and bolder and better. I mean, I'm happy where it's at, but I want bigger. I always want more. I'm hungry. All right. Type in the chat and I'll pick you for a free 1-card reading. If you win and you want more cards, you can super chat 20, but that's only if you win. Otherwise, it's 1 card free. Type in the chat and you can win. You only have to type once. Hopefully you guys are liking the stream. I think it's fun. I think it's been fun. I can do different things next stream. Let me read these fucking text messages while you guys type in the chat because everyone's gonna get mad. I'm not reading all of this. I'm just breezing through it. See if anyone's yelling at me. I'm not reading any of this. I'm just going to type something random and then not answer it. Does anyone else do this? How do I initiate more intimacy with my boyfriend? Ask him what his love language is. Kit, thanks for the 4 months. All gays ascend, period. Does anyone else do this? If you're in a group chat and everyone's like spamming it, you don't feel like reading it, which is me every day if I'm in a group chat, do you just like click it, ask a question that needs that like click it, ignore all the text, ask a question or make a statement that requires a reply, and then never read it ever again, and then just keep doing that? Or is that just me? Because I will join a group chat, ask a question, and then never read the answers. Thank you, Ramish, for gifting. If a man texts me, I just ask him something completely irrelevant to what he asked me too. I love doing that as well. Or if a man texts me something stupid, I will thumbs it up or put a thumbs up emoji and then not answer it. I just don't have energy. Okay, let's pick our winner. Caitlin. Should be with a K. And you as your profile picture, you won. What's your question? It's my favorite thing to do. I think I'm an icy bitch, but whatever, it's okay. Thank you, nature. Caitlin, are you here? Caitlin with a K. $2 towards a video in Denver. Well, thanks. I can smell the candle that they lit. I have a really strong sense of smell. Okay, she's not here. Danny with an I. Caitlin, thanks for the $20 tip. I'm not doing readings for direct tip, but what I will say is I have a good feeling about your new job, to be honest. Feels light, airy, easy, and simple to me. Caitlyn did Super Shot. That's a different Caitlyn than one. She did not win the raffle. It was a different Caitlyn. But there are other Caitlyns. Well, you had one. The one that just said there are other Caitlyns. You had one, but you didn't type in the chat when I said Caitlyn, so. It said it ats you in the chat when you win. The bot ats you, and you didn't type in the chat, so you missed your opportunity. Sorry. Caitlyn did not send 20. That is a different Caitlyn. Sorry. But I will tell you, I have a really good feeling about your job. Really good feeling. Like, really good feeling. Yeah, look, the Empress. I feel warmth in your new job. You might bond with your boss. With an Empress. It's a nurturing card. It's pretty good. Nobody listens to me. Do you like the custard ice cream from Shake Shack? Shay thank you for the 5 months. Shake Shack is not my favorite. The custard's okay. I don't go to Shake Shack because it's overpriced for the quality. If I want high quality burgers, I'll go to a high quality place. If I want low quality burgers, I'll go to a low quality place. I'm not interested in going into a place that is mid quality, which is, in my opinion, is what Shake Shack is. So Shake Shack is just overpriced for what you're getting. If I want to get a really good burger, I'll get that $16 burger that I get all the time. That's overpriced, but it's high quality. So Hopdoddy's okay. I want to try their new burger, the Parm burger, but Hopdoddy's okay. It's whatever. Yeah. I think for me, yeah, I don't know. I'd rather go to like a regular, real place. I don't eat fast food that often. I don't go to chain restaurants that often. Danny's here. I'm willing to send 20 if I need more info, but will I get a second chance at this career job I want or not? I'm scared I won't like it. If I don't get it, I'll be lost. Okay. I'm not super interested in stuff like that. Okay. All right, Danny. So actually, I do think you will have a second chance. Knight of Swords is a great... What? Caught my man with nudes. He deleted all social media. Does he still contact his girl from his phone? Janelle, I'm so sorry. Jesus Christ. Bitch, you better block that hoe. The Knight of Swords is pure intentions. And it's also about people helping others. And the Five of Wands is about fighting for something and receiving a reward from fighting for it. And the Six of Cups is the past reverse, which means any mistake in the past is no longer going to be had in the beginning or in the future. And it's over. So yes, this is actually a great sign of you getting another chance. It's also a good sign of you enjoying what it is that you're seeking. But here's my but. The Knight of Swords has to ask for help from others. So that's about asking for advice from other people. What should I do? What should I change? How should I go about this? Sometimes that's like talking to the person that that's recruiting or the person hiring, asking for advice. You have to be proactive in it. As long as you're proactive, showing interest, and you're asking others for advice and help, yeah, I don't see why not. This seems like exactly what I would expect. Also, being eager to learn. Like Knight of Swords is like, I want to do better. I want to be better. I want advice. Having that energy and that mentality will help you tremendously. It looks like someone is going to probably, someone likes you. They like, you remind them of themselves. So they want to take you under their wing. As says, thanks for $10. The recruiter asked me to reach out to her again in May. Was thinking of texting her even earlier, but not sure. I would. I would keep a repertoire with her. Because even if she can't give you that exact job, she might be able to recommend you something different. But she's a key component of this. What do I say? I have no idea. Now that I don't know. Thank you for the $5, Nikki. Oh my God, you guys are stressing me out. Okay. What the fuck? It just re-rolled. Melly M. Ashley, thanks for the $10. I appreciate that. I'm not doing direct reading requests for donations though, but no one's listening to me, so I give up. Melly M. Will I marry my current boyfriend? Might have to write it on screen. I ain't doing all that. I could, but that seemed like a lot of motherfucking work. I feel like if they don't see it, they don't see it. I just move on to the next. If people want to pay to not listen, I mean, look, I promise y'all, if I had a message on the screen that said that, if I had it pinned, people would still do it. People would still do it. I promise you. I promise you they'll still do it. Like, no shade, but I've been doing this for a long time. And I know people do not read. I promise you. I promise you. You're not going to be able to stop it. I would bet money that it wouldn't stop. Because either people don't read, which is fine, or people do read, but they think that they can pressure me into giving them a reading. One or the other. So, it is what it is. I can't stop it. I promise you. No, it's fine, Nikki. Don't worry about it. Thank you for the $2 tip. That's why I don't want people to like demonize people for doing it, because it's not always bad intentions. I love Mask Girl. It's one of my favorite shows last year. Like, yeah, like I get probably, I would say on average, I would say at least 10 messages a day about somebody wanting readings. You know, sometimes people will be like, I'll give you whatever money you want for a reading. And it's like very flattering, but it's also like, I'm trying to make sure things are structured. And here's the thing. I'm very, very grateful that people want readings from me. Like, I don't want it to come across as like, I don't care. I really do care. And I appreciate it so much. But I am a one-man show. And juggling everything is hard. I upload 3 YouTube videos a week. I stream on multiple platforms, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube 5 times a week for multiple hours. I do readings on those lives. I also have YouTube members, so I upload videos exclusively for YouTube members. So that's a couple extra videos a week. And then I do readings for people on there, which is a couple extra videos a week. And then I'm having to answer all my emails. I have to structure my social media posts. I have to keep a pulse on the current events, dealing with sponsorships and things that fall through or come about, whatever. And then I'm also trying to incorporate private readings into that. And I actually need to message my friend about the website so we can work on the website. That is something I want to do. but I'm just, you know, I'm trying to get there. It's only January. Just want to send you some love all the way from Denmark. You're awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that, Nora. I always want to visit Denmark because the men are really hot. But yeah, so I will get there. I will get there. And private readings will be coming back, I promise, because they do make me the most money. So me not doing them for so long is a dumb idea, but whatever. I don't do things for money. But I will get there. Just let me. I wanted to start streaming on YouTube consistently because I've been promising that. And then once I feel comfortable with streaming on here consistently, then I will start adding more things onto my plate. I've already done really well with my New Year's resolution. So, yeah. Thank you, Gypsy. See, I'm streaming on here. So Rome wasn't built in a day. You know, it's difficult because I feel like most YouTube psychics, they just make pick a cards only. And when they do readings for people, that's kind of like it. Whereas me, I also live stream. So, and a lot of them don't do personal readings, but the ones that do personal readings, it's not like in front of everyone. They're not doing free readings, which I do a lot of free readings. So it's like, yeah. So it's a little different. You know, most people upload like a pick a card every few days or whatever, which is a little bit less strenuous sometimes. I guess it depends. Some people do upload very long pick a cards, but I think you get what I mean. So I try. I mean, I also love what I do, and I want you guys to feel like I want you guys to feel like you're getting your money's worth. So like, you know, I'm very focused on making sure that I stream on my Twitch streams for all my subscribers. I make sure I stream on my YouTube now for my YouTube subscribers. I make sure that my YouTube members, that you guys get good content on there. I know $5, some of you do 10 or 15, which I'm super grateful for, but even just $5 a month is a lot. So I want to make sure that you're getting your money's worth and that I'm uploading enough content for you. Like, I'm more concerned about that than maybe the private readings, which is stupid. I know it's stupid because private readings make me way more money, but I know how important that is for you guys. And I don't do this because I want to make a lot of money. I do this so that I can make people feel better about themselves or help people. And, you know, I don't want it to just be like an exclusive club where I'm only helping people who have a lot of money. Like, that's whack. If I cared about that, I'd be working with the celebrities more than the one or the whatever. I don't want to talk about it. Celebrities are annoying. I've worked with a lot of them. They're annoying. So, do you know what I mean? So it's like, whatever. Anyways, hopefully you get what I'm saying. I'm a little tired. I need to eat. Okay. Also, I'd rather be like, I like making content. So it's like, it's fun for me. You have a kind heart. I try, but I'm also a bitch. So keep that in mind. I can be very kind and very sweet, but I can also be a real evil bitch. So I absolutely lash out when I'm overwhelmed all the time. So yeah, I'm real. I'm very emotional. I'm like the most emotional person you'll ever see. You may not notice it right away, but I'm like really a very emotional person. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I wear my emotions on my sleeve. I wear my emotions on my face. I'm very impulsive, so don't forget that. Okay. My heart is jumping out of my chest. Aw, well, Melly, you asked, will I marry my current boyfriend? So here's what I will say. Obviously, nothing is set in stone, but the Wheel of Fortune is a fantastic card to pull for someone that you're dating, because the Wheel of Fortune is a risk that pays off, and it's someone that's willing to jump, take a leap. So Wheel of Fortune is a great sign that your current relationship and where it's headed is exactly where it should be. Especially because the Wheel of Fortune is someone who's not afraid to take a risk, and marriage is a risk. So I actually really like where you're at right now. I like the connection. I like where it's headed. I would say my advice to you is try not to put too much pressure because it's in a good place. And the Wheel of Fortune says that regardless of differences between the two of you, your partner is willing to risk certain things for you. So does that mean you're guaranteed to stay together forever? No. Does it mean you're guaranteed to be married? No. But what it means is that they're willing to let go of certain things in their life for you, which is a very important thing. Also, maybe you guys should take a trip to fucking Vegas together or something. Wheel of Fortune. Take a little bit of a risk together. Pressure, I do that. I mean, everyone pressures everyone a little bit, but just be a little careful here. Don't push your luck, right? I think as humans, it's natural for us to always be like, when am I going to get the next thing? When am I going to get things? Like, the next thing, like, it's like we get obsessed with getting a boyfriend. And then we get a boyfriend. As soon as we get a boyfriend, it's like, okay, are we going to be serious? And then you get serious. You're like, okay, when are we going to get married? And it's like, okay. And then it's like, when are we going to have the kids? When are we going to have kids? Like, it's like, when are we going to get a house? When are we going to get a dog? Like, when are we going to get a cat? Like, it's always, we always go to the next thing. And sometimes we forget to enjoy what's in front of us and live in the moment. So just remember that. Okay, I'm tired. I'm going to do one more. Maybe two, depending on my energy. No one answered my text message anyways. Okay, so type in the chat if you want a reading. I'm so tired. I work too much. Please join the YouTube members, even if you can only do the $5. If you can't do the 10 or 15, that's fine. Join the YouTube members and join the Discord. There's a lot of people in there. We have a lot of fun in there. Join the Discord. I've seen a lot of YouTube members in the Discord lately, and it makes me very happy. You're about to outnumber the Twitch ones, which is really funny. Twitch people are about to get outnumbered by YouTube. I'm excited. I'm here for it. Okay, so type in the chat if you want a reading. Ooh, it's one of those somber days, I feel like. I'm such a moody bitch. Oh my god, my entire day is dictated by my mood, bitch. Like, it's bad. Fuck. Aries, being an Aries moon is tough, bro. I'm a Gemini. LH156, what's your question? Did you want one card or more? If you want more, you gotta pay for it. I'm good. I think I'm just like, I don't know. I'm moody. Can I not be moody? I'm in a somber mood. I am very centered and very calm, though, which is weird. That's usually not like me. I'm usually chaotic and like manic, but I'm kind of just calm. I also think I really love YouTube streaming, so it makes me happier. Whereas Twitch streaming has so much trauma attached to it, and everyone's always fighting me and arguing with me on Twitch. You guys don't argue with me on YouTube. Everyone's so kind on here. On Twitch, everyone's talking shit to me and arguing with me. How do I pay for more? I'll pull a couple extra cards for your question if you super chat 20. I'm so tired. Not y'all roasting the Twitch audience. I'm screaming. Twitch chat's toxic. Twitch laid off so many fucking people today. They laid off 30% of their workforce, I think, or something like that. So now 50% of Twitch has had layoffs. They laid off 50% of their workers. I'm like, that's really bad. 50% of your workers in less than a year have been laid off. Mama, I did my social media reading for the year, and I told you Twitch was in a fucking downward spiral, and I was correct. It's continuing. I've been right. We have Mars and Capricorn and Saturn's not in domicile for the first time in a few years since the weird feeling lately. Oh, thanks, Nikki. Maybe Twitch doesn't promote well and recommended. I mean, I could list a million reasons why Twitch is the way it is, but the biggest problem is that there's a barrier to entry for new users. The new user experience is awful, and they have done nothing to change that, and the app is horrible. They got what they deserved. I mean, I've been telling people at Twitch, well, they're all fucking laid off now, but the people that I did know at Twitch, I would tell them all the time my issues and, you know, how to get a new audience, and it would just fall on deaf ears. There's a lot of, from what I understood, all these people are laid off now, so it doesn't even matter anymore, but there was a lot of people who were at the top that were arrogant and that believed that their way was the best way because they were nerds and they were gamers, and look what happened. TikTok has taken over, so they no longer have jobs anymore, so it's not even, doesn't even matter anymore. But unfortunately, yeah, it's very, I mean, Twitch is definitely catered towards a young male demographic, and I'm one of the only people on the platform that have a large female audience. There are a few others, but not quite like mine, as you guys probably are aware. And yeah, no one listened to me. So I don't think Twitch is like, I mean, Twitch is still fun. It's still a good place, but I'm not surprised at the layoffs because no one listens to me. So they love to ask for feedback and then never apply it. That's why I stopped giving it. I definitely prefer having female viewers, yeah. I stopped reading the surveys. I stopped doing everything. Please wait for me, I'm trying to tip. Okay. Yeah, it was a waste of my time. Also, I once gave a really good suggestion to Twitch for a creative endeavor, and they said, oh, this is a really good idea. I'm going to pitch this to a couple of teams. And then it became an actual event that I was excluded from. And I vowed then to never, ever give Twitch suggestions ever again for great content ideas. They took my idea and invited a bunch of large streamers to the events that I literally submitted to some very important people. So, and there were no gay people invited, or maybe the one token that's barely even gay was invited. So that's why I stopped giving them suggestions. Still love Twitch, but yeah, never gonna make that mistake again. My mistake for thinking that people wouldn't take my idea and claim it as their own, and yeah, that was stupid of me, but I learned my lesson. Hey, most of those people don't have a job anymore, though, so karma's a bitch. And that is the Mars and Leo in the 8th house that I have. Absolutely, I'm a vengeful petty bitch. And you know what? Don't care, don't feel sorry for you. That's for damn sure I don't feel sorry for you. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Sorry it's not working for me. That's okay. I can just give you one card. It's okay. Yeah. Hi, Aunt. Will me and my sister be successful? We post more of ourselves on social media. We want to use that for our dreams of making music, singing. Okay. Yeah. You're so petty. I love it. Here's the thing. I'm not going to go out of my way to get revenge. I will just wait for my opportunity and smile. The universe has my back. Look, I didn't have to get revenge on that person. A couple years later, they lost their job. Karma. Karma. And what's even better is I know that they're going to have a very hard time getting a second job. So they will be unemployed for a long time. And what's even funnier is that a lot of the places that they're applying to, a lot of the people that hire are people that I know, and I've told them what this person did. So your application might get lost in the mail. Karma's a bitch. That's like at a TwitchCon once. I'll tell this story after I do this free reading. Oh, you found out how to tip. Perfect. Okay. Let me do this reading and then I'll tell you a story about TwitchCon. Okay, will me and my sister be successful? We post more of ourselves on social media. We want to use that for our dream of making music and singing. Oh, yeah. You got star. Okay. Yes. So the star is upright. So I actually do think that the star is about being a performer. So yeah, you do need to find your stage. If it's not on social media, it'll be somewhere else. But yeah, you do need to find your stage. It definitely is the card of the performer. Here's the problem. The Hermit's reverse and the Two of Wands is reverse, which tells me that there's a difference in terms of what people are interested in for your sister versus what people are interested in for you. So if you are doing things together, I want you to make sure that what you post individually is different. So you know how like in bands, like everyone has like their favorite, right? So what's interesting about this is that I like that the two of you do things together, but the Two of Wands and the Hermit reverse tells me that you also need something that pulls each of you individually. So think of it like, even if you keep it on the same, what did you say? Even if you keep, I'll read that in a second. Let me finish what I'm saying. I'll read what you're saying. Even if you keep it on the same social media platform, there should be individualistic videos for one sister versus the other, because it seems like there's a need to differentiate between who's doing what. Like, do you know who Sugar and Spice are? You know how Sugar and Spice have like their joint account? They just now have separate accounts. But each one of them was like good at something. So like Sugar was really good at creating outfits, and then Spice was good at the other shit. So it's like she was like the sewer, Sugar was like the sewer. So it's like you need to keep that in mind, that even if you do have the same platform, whichever one is stronger at one thing should be their thing. So don't try to like push everything as a duo. Don't try to push everything as like a thing. Does that make sense? Oh, you're identical twins. Huh? Sugar and Spice. That's why I was seeing them. Should we have separate accounts and then one together? I think it's fine to have a joint account for right now. If I had to make up a sheet of fashion. Yeah, like make sure you're able to highlight each one. Like each sister needs to be highlighted for their unique thing. And then you have the stuff that you do together. People do love twin content. Drop the handle twins per. I would also say that I think content creation is going to be bigger for you at first than singing. Because for me, this is content. This reads as content. This reads as influencer first. So don't be afraid of starting off at an influencer route. Like, don't feel like I need to pigeonhole myself to like singing only. Like, you know what I'm seeing in my mind's eye? Like, not trends, but it's just like, how do I word this? Like, let's say this is your account, right? And your names are like Macy and Casey. And it's like, oh, you know what I would do if I were you? You know what I would do if I were you? Okay, I'm about to give you really great advice. I would play games to see if people can identify which twin is which based on the content. That's what I would fucking do. So like, let's say you have a mukbang or a random video of you eating and you're just like talking. And then at the end, you'd be like, which twin do you think I am? And you can have the chat and the comments guess which twin you are. And you can both do the same thing and have 2 separate videos of the same exact content with you individually doing it and have them guess which twin you are. I would do shit like that. When you're rich and famous, remember me. That's what I would do, because that's a really good way to incorporate the individualistic energy that I'm seeing. Ant for free is the seller advice. I know, I always do this, but I mean, hey, they tipped me $20, so I wish I had 20 to do that with. Me too. I'm really fucking good at like creativity for others. Not always for myself because I hate myself, but I'm really good at like looking at people and be like, do this, this, and this. I'd be a really good manager. I don't want to do that. I'm a star, period. I think it's just because I think you want to know what it is, and this is why I wanted to create a second channel, but I know you guys think it's stupid. I know you guys think it's stupid, but I kind of wanted to create a second channel so I can like let out my creativity for myself with all the ideas that I have. Because if I upload it to my channel right now, you guys would be like, this is lame, this is stupid. Because you just want tarot. Like I pigeonhole myself with tarot, which I don't mind. But it's like I kind of want to make a second channel with me do random crazy shit. That like is in my creative brain. I do have a second channel. It's called Antphrodite, T-E-A. I'll probably do it. I just have a lot of random, like, fun, like, influencer type ideas that I want to do. Just, like, influencer type ideas. Because I never get to do that. I wanted to do it on TikTok, but no one watches my TikTok videos. For one live without putting yourself down. Oh, thank you, Gypsy, for the $20. I appreciate that. I watch your TikToks. Well, thank you. I was going to do it on TikTok, but it's just like, it doesn't end up working out on TikTok. So maybe I do it on YouTube. We'll see. I'll think about putting out content for that channel. It's just another thing to do, but we'll see. Okay. Okay. Oh, I wanted to tell you about TwitchCon. Speaking of vengeful bitches, at TwitchCon 2 years ago in San Diego, I've told the story multiple times. I was shopping, and when I was shopping in the artist alley, this man put his hand on my chest and he pushed me and he goes, "You can't come in here." And I said, "Why not?" And he goes, "Because she's shopping here." I said, "Who the fuck is she?" And he's just like, "You're not allowed in here, not allowed in here." I was like, "I can go wherever the fuck I want to go. I don't know who the hell you think you are or who she thinks she is, but I can go wherever the fuck I want to go." And so the girl like walked out, and I walked up to the girl who was running the booth, and she looks at me. She's like, "What the fuck was that?" I was like, "I don't know." She's like, "What happened?" I was like, "That guy put his hand on me." I'm assuming it was like her security or something. Put his hand on me and told me I wasn't allowed in here because she was shopping. And she goes, "Well, that's ridiculous." She's like, "I don't like that." She's like, "First of all, I don't know who the hell that girl is." I said, "Me neither. I have no idea who she is." And she's like, "Second of all," she goes, "Amaranth was just in here." Kat, thanks for joining us. Amaranth was just in here. She's like, and not only was she streaming, but she was saying hello to other people, and she was completely kind and didn't care and didn't even have a bodyguard. And Amaranth's like the biggest girl streamer. She's like, "So I don't know what that girl was doing or who she was, but that was cringe. And I don't like that she did that because she could have ruined a sale for me." And I went, "Are we shocked?" So I'm a petty bitch. And so I had tweeted that this happened to me. I didn't name any names, but I had tweeted that this happened to me. I got a million DMs from people asking me what happened, because you're not allowed to have security. Security is provided for you if you are a large partner, but if you're not large enough for a security, you're not allowed to have your own. It's a risk. It's like illegal. So not only did everyone who's important and a lot of powerful people DM me, okay, but half the industry asked me who it was. And I found out who it was, and it's someone who is only famous because of the people that they know. And they are famous adjacent, but they have a decent following. Apparently they do this often, because when I was talking to a bunch of people in the industry who DM'd me, they all told me that this person has a habit of doing this, that they're not shocked. And they all told me that the words "noted." And so essentially what ended up happening is that if this person was up for opportunities, they would be overlooked now because of what they did to me. So that's as vague as a random white bike. Good. I hope it's vaguer and it gets vaguer, because I'm not going to start shit from 2-year-old drama that I don't care about. But that's basically, this person did not think that I was relevant. They thought that I was an irrelevant random viewer that was just walking around. They didn't realize how well connected I am, and they treated me like a peon. And so karma's a bitch. And so obviously there's nothing you can do directly, but the amount of people that know what this person did, you're not going to get opportunities. So this person probably has no idea the opportunities that they've missed because of what they did, because they never got them in the first place because of what they did, if that makes sense. So I'm a petty little bitch. All right. And I'm sure I've had similar things happen to me. Oh, well, what goes around comes around. I would never act like that. I would never do things like that. I know pretty much everyone at Twitch too. And I know almost every single streamer. So it's like cringe, to be honest. Very cringe. Like, I've been in the industry over 6 years. I know pretty much every fucking streamer. So I'm like, girl, cringe. 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 It was full-blown cringe to me. But you know what? Like I've said before, you guys need to stop falling for people who have a squeaky clean image, because they're always terrible people. I'm so cute. I'm lovely. I'm sweet. Girl, no, you're not. That's every fucking content creator that's like, "I'm the sweetest ever." No, you are evil. They're always evil. Always evil, dude. Always evil. Not to name names, but Ellen DeGeneres. It's the truth, though. Everyone's always like, Aunt, how come you don't have a lot of friends in the industry? How do I answer that? I don't know what to tell you, girl, because they're crazy. I mean, I've talked about this on my Twitch chat before. The amount of girls that I would see be openly homophobic to their top, donators or whatever, or their sugar daddies, just to get more money from them. I've just seen too much. Like, and I just be like, what? And they'd be like, oh, it's just for money. Like, the girls will be racist and homophobic to these men just to placate them to get money. And I'd be like, what? And also, every time I went to like a Twitch thing with like Twitch streamers and stuff, no one's ever been around a gay person, and I would always be the only gay person in the room. Ugh, it would be so annoying. I'd be like, this is lame and whack and boring. Like, that's why I just made a lot of friends in Austin, and now I have a blast in Austin. I have so much fun in the city. I know so many people in the city. I go to all the fun parties and events and stuff. She's a little socialite. Way better. Way better. I just do better on my own. I do a lot better on my own. Also, a lot of content creators can only talk about content creation. I don't know what's going on in the content creator world. I don't care. They're like, oh, did you see this? Did you see that? I didn't. I have all that muted. Can we talk about something else? Can we talk about life and life's meaning and purpose and like food or something? Dude, I'll say one more thing. I would go to content creator parties and I would have, this happened to me so many times. I would have people come up to me and they would go, hey, how do you order from a bar? 25-year-old, 27-year-old. How do you order from a bar? Hey, Aunt, what kind of alcohol, like, what kind of drinks do you order? Like, how do I, what kind of, like, I'd be like, excuse me? Aren't you like 27? They'd be like, yeah, well, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm like, don't you make millions of dollars a year? Yeah, but I don't know like, what do you, like, what do I order? Do I just order like vodka? Like, what do I? I would love to go through your birth chart. I could show you my chart again before I end the stream. I'll show you my chart before I end the stream. I don't know how to order from bars either. I will never forget this. One time, this is the funny story. Sage always tells this story. One time, Sage and I went to a party, and there was a bar, and we walked up to the bar to get a drink, and everyone screamed at us and goes, you need to get in a single file line to order a drink at the bar. And Sage and I looked at each other, and we were like, in what planet do bars have a single file line? And they were dead serious. They were like, you're going to cut the line. And we were like, what? Girl, what? Mama. Me and Sage just looked at each other. Sage and I are fucking partiers. Like, bitch, we're always at the bar. We were just like, what the fuck? They're just, a lot of people who are in content creation just, they never really had like a normal life. They never really like went out and did fun things. They kind of just stayed on the internet and stuff. So like, they don't really understand dynamics, which I get, but then it gets like really exhausting after a while because you're like, I don't know, like I was a normie before I was a content creator. Sage is a normie. Like, I don't know, like we're just like, I don't know. Like I spend a lot of time offline. The only time I'm online is when I'm working. Like I only do things when I'm online. I mean, only work when, like I'm only online when I'm working. There you go. Like I'm offline. I don't know. Anyways, I'll show you my chart and then we'll end the stream today. I'll be back next week or maybe later this week, honestly. Let me find my chart. Yeah, I don't know. And like it's fine if you don't want to, but it just gets exhausting when you're like that one person that's like, you know, like I like to have fun, I like to go out, I like to meet people, I like to talk to people, I like to like, you know, do things and no one else does. One time someone got mad because I got recognized and they didn't. And they're like, oh, it's because we're not in a place where my viewers would recognize me. And I went, dude, who cares? Oh, everything froze. Give it a second. Oh, God. Damn it. I'm screaming. It lagged and it didn't put the right thing on the screen. Okay, well, sorry that you guys had an inception moment. My apologies. I don't know what the fuck that was. My apologies. I think it captured the wrong desktop because I have two. So I think that was the one. That's the one I have the stream on. So sorry that you guys got fucking inceptioned. Imagine I had a big fucking dick on the screen and it just like appeared. No, I think the only thing crazy on my desktop right now is like a picture of Logan Paul that someone sent me that I used as a meme. So yeah, this is my chart. Someone asked for it, so someone just asked for my chart, so I figured I'd show it and then end the stream. Any last questions before I leave stream? I'm surprised you don't use it as a punching bag. I have a crush on Logan Paul. Not his personality, just his looks. I guess I shouldn't say crush. I should say I think he looks hot. Because I don't really like his personality. Why do you think Logan Paul is cute? Because I'm damaged. He's tall, he's blonde, technically ginger. I like Tfue a lot too. Tfue's really hot. Ugh, Tfue is so hot. Sometimes Tfue's hotter than him. So join the YouTube members if you haven't, and join the Discord if you join the YouTube members. I promise it's a lot of fun in there. You get a lot of exclusive content. It's like $5, $10, or $15 a month. So. What's up, Emily D. Baker? They were... I miss you. They were asking me about my celebrity crushes. Listen, I like fucking Calvin Harris too, right? So they're not all, well, he's not the best person, but I don't really like, I like men that are morally gray. Happy 2024. Well, Logan Paul and Tfue look alike, so I like Calvin Harris. He just makes he just makes gardens. He has a garden. That's all he does, and like makes amazing music. He's like, look at my watermelon I just made. And he's like super tall. He's like 6'6", and he's just holding a watermelon. It's hot. I don't care about Jacob Lordy. Jay Schlatt. When I was on Pokemon's Lover Host, he was really funny. We had a good repertoire. Some fun, flirty banter. Taylor fumbled the bag with Calvin. I agree. I always said that. Well, that's because Calvin is female Taylor. He's just as petty as she is. Remember when he dated Rita Ora and she cheated on him, so he refused to let her release her entire album? I love him. He's such a little petty boy. I love it. He's a little sensitive boy. He's a little sensitive boy. He's married now, I think. I don't know who Chris Applesauce is. This is my chart. Someone asked me for it, so I'm about to head off stream, though. I'll be back on either later this week or next week. But I'm on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. I do the same thing on Twitch. I'll be on Twitch tomorrow. Calvin is absolutely female Taylor. She also cheated on him, which is weird, allegedly. Ugh. I heard Henry Cavill. Ooh. Henry Cavill is a I don't like. He's got a nice ass, but I don't like how nerdy he is. It's a turn off. Sorry. I don't like it. He's like, oh, I play Dungeons and Dragons. Ick. Gives me the ick. I'm sorry. June 7th. That's June 7th. My birthday. Gives me the ick. It does. I have a lot of Taylor and Travis videos that you can watch. No one is finer than Jack Gibbs. That guy's okay. He's all right. Thank you, JD, for the $10 tip. Henry Cavill's my husband's man crush because he's a nerd, probably. No, I don't like Dungeon Dragon. I just have too much trauma being on Twitch for so long and being in that industry. I just don't trust gamers. Like, if you're a guy that sits on Discord all day, no. It's an ick for me. It's like my biggest ick is men who like sit on Discord all day. Like, I talk to my friends on Discord. Ick. Thankfully, most gay men don't do that. But yeah, it's an ick for me. But that's fine. Some people really like people that play video games. Like, if you love playing video games, you're going to find your video game bae. And I love that. But I'm not that kind of girl. I want to go to the bar, get drunk, go to Whataburger, wake up in the morning, go on a hike, and then be hot outside of the pool. You know what I mean? Linda, thanks for the $10 tip. My 6-year-old granddaughter told me recently she had to know if Taylor Swift and Olivia were fighting. I had no idea, but told her that I knew a guy we could ask. We bonded a bit over that reading. Thank you. Oh, I love that. That warms my heart. Oh, my heart. Yeah, they fighting. Absolutely, they fighting. 100%. 100%. I'm on Team Taylor, though. I'm not going to lie. I can't believe I'm saying I'm on Team Taylor, but I'm on Team Taylor for that. I'm not a big fan of Miss Olivia and the way she be moving. I look at her like this. My partner plays video games. I hate it. I always say if you don't play video games, you can't date someone that plays video games. It's a lifestyle. It's not a hobby. Period. End of discussion. I enjoy getting to know you this way. I want to do a get to know me video. Fuck, maybe I'll do it on my second channel. I don't know. All right, I'm going to go. I love you guys. If you have any comments, you can put them on this video. This video will stay up, so you guys can comment on this video, and especially if you want to talk about my chart, whatever the fuck you want to do. I'll be on Twitch tomorrow. There's a YouTube video up today on Selena Gomez and Taylor Swift and Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner. It's my favorite reading I've ever done because I just find that drama so interesting. And so, yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.